Okay, so we're going to make our monsters by rolling our dice, kind of like the pumpkin game. So I rolled a 5. I'm going to pick my first color of paper, whichever one you would like, and I am going to draw the shape that I see next to the body. After I draw in pencil, I am going to trace it with a Sharpie. After I've traced my body shape with a Sharpie, then I'm going to cut out. Now, when you are using scissors, it's very important to be safe and cut on the outside of the Sharpie line, moving your paper back and forth so that you follow right along the line. Do not cut jagged edges. Try to stay right along your Sharpie line that you made until you have freed your shape from the paper. Now I'm going to put the body to the side, and now I'm going to roll again so that I can get the head. My head is just a simple circle, so I pick another color of paper, draw it with pencil, trace it with Sharpie, and you guessed it, cut it out. When you're cutting out shapes, it's important not to waste paper, so you can see that I cut this paper in half, so I still have half of my red paper if I want to use it later. That's a great way to keep from wasting things uselessly. Time to roll again, so now I can see what kind of eyes that I'm going to add to my monster. The eyes are small, so instead of drawing them right in the middle of the paper, I'm going to draw them on the bottom corner so that I can use the rest of the paper later if I want to. After you cut out the eyes, put them to the side and then roll for your mouth. Now you might want to make your mouth on the red, but I know that I used red to make the head of my monster. So I'm going to use my pink sheet of paper to draw the mouth, trace it with Sharpie, and cut it out. I'm going to choose another color of paper to do the arms and then finally the legs of my monster. Once I have all my pieces cut out, then I'm going to take my background paper and I am going to use a glue stick to go right around the edge of my body. The body is the first thing you should glue down. Next, I'm going to take the head, walk around the outside edge of the head with the glue stick and glue it down. You can see that part of my head actually is off the edge of the page. That's okay. Next, I'm going to get my eyes and mouth and lay them on my head and figure out where I want to put them, walk around the outside edge with the glue stick and glue them down. If you happen to have little corners that are still sticking up after you glue down, just go back and add a little extra glue to make them stick. I'm going to keep gluing down until I have glued down my arms, legs, and all the rest of the parts of my monster. To finish off our awesome monsters, we are going to use a Sharpie to add lines. And you can add zigzag lines, wavy lines, curvy lines, any kind of lines that you would like to add some extra texture. You may also use any of your scraps of paper to make some shapes that you can glue down on your monster collage to make it more interesting. The last and most important step is to put your name on the back of your awesome monster.